TMZ Live, Charles here.
Babcock here.
So, Britney Spears' conservatorship is over, but the fight over it is not, and especially when it comes to financial matters. Jamie Spears, Britney's father, filed documents asking for the conservatorship to cover his legal fees, and he asked for it promptly. Like, he wants to be paid quickly. And that has enraged Britney Spears and her legal team, and Matthew Rosengart says that this request is an abomination, says that it is shameful that Britney's father would continue to do this when he knows full well how Britney feels about what happened during the conservatorship, meaning the amount of money that was taken from her estate or that was paid to her father and others. And that is why Matthew Rosengart is still talking about bringing them to court, suing them, if not getting criminal charges filed. So this request from Jamie Spears has really reignited what we knew was already simmering as a war, but now it is full on because he's sort of thumbing his nose at them.
Right, you knew they were going to be upset, Charles, because they believe he misallocated funds during the conservatorship. So now that he's asking for money when it's over, of course this was going to drive them crazy.
His side is that, look, he did what a loving father should do and step in and help his daughter when she was originally put into this conservatorship. And now that it's wrapped up, he had to pay legal fees and, other kinds of money just for this to end, and that he feels he should be reimbursed for his time. Time is money, and he had to pay out of pocket for the wrap-up of the conservatorship, and that's what he's looking for. And of course, he's saying this has nothing to do with anything about wanting to get revenge on Britney. He still stands by the fact that he says he's a loving father, doing what he tried to do best for her to keep her alive, keep her safe, and build back her business. He is taking a lot of credit for her making a bunch of money on the tours that she did, albums that she did during the time of the conservatorship. Keep in mind, that was almost, 13 years or so that she was under this thing. He claims that he helped build back the business, and it's only right for her to help him pay for the fees that, he had to pay out of pocket when helping her.
Am I crazy? I agree with him here in that I don't think that, I don't know if she's telling the truth about what happened in the conservatorship, Jamie is, but I think the bottom line is that he shouldn't have to come out of pocket for him trying to make sure his daughter was okay and act as the conservator.
Well, the reason it's a really bad look for Jamie is that it comes on the heels of this New York Times report that says that he not only took right before the conservatorship started, got a $40,000 loan from Lou Taylor's company, TriStar, which then went on to be the managers for Britney.
It makes it look like there was something shady going on.
That it was sort of like, what they're insinuating is Lou Taylor gave him this loan, and then he said, I'm going to make you Britney's manager once you get this conservatorship, and they made a lot of money.
He didn't make nothing during this conservatorship. When he was, volunteering to help his daughter, we're learning that he made $6 million during this conservatorship, which, to Britney and Matt Rosengart's point, he made so much money already, pay for your own legal fees,
Yeah, that's what the New York Times report said, that he made $6 million, and that Lou Taylor and her TriStar made way more than that. So look, that's the thing that is really ignited. That's what really ticked off the Free Britney movement, right? Jamie has said that, look, he was taking care of his daughter. And either way you look at this, I think, at least from my viewpoint of this, that Jamie really wanted to help his daughter. And financially, you'd have to say he did, because she did do those tours, and she did rebuild her estate to the point that she is now, where she is extremely comfortable and can be for the rest of her life. But the fact that what rubbed people the wrong way is the fact that he was making money, and if that report is correct, that he made that much money off of it, that's the part that makes people feel like this conservatorship was untoward. And
you're looking at a $2 million salary a year then, Charles, right?
Right. And certainly didn't need to last 13 years.
Hi, guys. My name's Candy, calling in from Vegas. And all I have to say is, when is enough enough? That father has ran that girl through the mud. I've been following this case for a very long time. He has taken over this poor lady's life since the age of 27 years old. You've essentially taken all her youth. She's now in her 40s. You're still This is nothing but a money grab. You're trying to lie and act like, oh, you had her best interest at heart. No, you didn't. This was all for your financial gain. You're a horrible person. And the Free Britney movement did not stand outside of the Los Angeles Superior Courthouse for you to have any more financial gain from this situation, for taking advantage of your young daughter. You, in my opinion, are no better than Harvey Epstein at this point.
All right.
Wow.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Putting them together. Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein together is the worst person in the world. If you were to put them together.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on now to something that everyone has got to be thinking about if you're traveling for the holidays, just the chaos that can erupt in the airport. But this went a step beyond that.